used to get a kick out of watching Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, this, all this, of course, you know, nothing like that ever happened, naturally, but our camp was so new, and we knew when the invasion started, what German newspapers ended up in the camp there somehow. And I can remember this one, it's sort of like, "So goes the invasion," sort of the headline, not in English, but the invasion, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember, I don't know how it ever got in there, but we knew when it started. And so we figured, well, it's not going to be forever, and nobody even thought of trying to dig out, you know, and to dig out of one of them places, it's just about impossible. I don't know if you ever saw this one on TV where they play this up as it was, you know, and tell you the results of it too.
This was the Great Escape?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there's very few of them guys, because they did get kind of caught up with it the last, you know.
Right.
And a few guys died as a result of it. It might have been a morale thing, but it just, to me, it was not ever worth any of that stuff. In our camp, we never did try it. I'm sure. No, I'm sure I would have heard of it. There's one little group of zealots could have tried to dig them a little hole, but it just don't amount to that much. Didn't. Like our camp was out in the middle of a huge old open desert kind of a place, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, hell, there was not any close timber where you could have dug to end your tunnel in. No, such a terrific undertaking to do it. Like when you hear what all them guys did, you know, they'd swipe bed slats off of their beds and
right.
sleep like sleeping on a ladder to shore up their tunnel. No, I can't see that. And it never happened at our place. And I think that damn few. That's the only one you hear publicized anyway.
Right.
And then I don't know how many camps there was. Like our one waist gunner, Wade Luce. He was in one down in somewhere in Austria. What was the name of that town down there? No, it's that escape thing is more for the movies. And of course, that Hogan's Heroes was a comical show. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
And there'd be times when we was in that main camp there, they'd pull a surprise inspection in the middle of the night, you know.
Right.
The guard would come through and have you get out of bed, see if you're up to anything.
Uh-huh. But, so you guys had roll calls all the time?
Yeah, every day, night and
Every
morning.
day?
Yeah, night and morning. They get you outside of your barracks. Yeah.
Well, you never had any guys try to escape, you know, jump underneath the truck and
Well,
ride it out, or?
the only guy that I know that went crazy, and I didn't see him when he done it, but the word got around. He said he's going home. He just headed for the wire fence, going to crawl over, and he got shot.
Huh.
That's what I heard, and I never did see it,
Uh-huh.
but I wouldn't doubt what happened, because you can sure go stir crazy.
Uh-huh.
Let it get you. So, he didn't get very far, but I did hear that.
Uh-huh. Most of the guys seem to
You just-
handle the experience pretty well.
yeah, this idea, you gotta have a counselor to get you squared away, that's a bunch of bull. Nowadays, whatever happens, you gotta get a counselor. Yeah. War trauma, you get over it yourself.
Now, when you got back to Camp Lucky Strike, what did they do for you there besides put you on a balanced diet? And
Well, that was about it, and they processed you too, and I forget what all they did. Like they had like debriefings, you know,
right.
and such stuff, and I can't remember it all anymore. What all transpired, but you'd go to different sessions, you know, different meetings.
Uh-huh.
And I remember a couple of politicians that had been after the war, because one time we had a couple of famous politicians was there looking at the guys. I don't remember who they were now. Yeah.
So is there any times while you were interned that things got a little hairy, that you guys weren't sure what was gonna happen, or?
No,